So today we're going to be taking a look at the Phone Rebel Gen 5 from Everything Apple Pro. Now, I did go out and buy this case. This was not sent over to me, and I'm going to be giving you guys my honest opinions on how I feel about this. Now, I know everybody's been waiting for this for a really long time, and it's finally here. It's actually been really good. I've been using it for the last few days. I'm very excited to show you guys. So let's take a look. Now, around here, you get this kind of little on the top of the box, little bit of a texture, which is pretty cool. Just some Phone Rebel branding all the way around. And on the back, let's take a look. It says you have your interchangeable metal components that provide a higher degree of customizability for a unique look. Highly tensile aramid fiber. You have your full TPU body with added micro spikes for holding grip and TPE shock absorbers on the inside. Now, you have all this other information here: strong MagSafe, super grip, easy swipe, anti-shock, ceramic coating, CNC lens, 2.75D screen protector, tactile buttons, and aramid fiber. Read all that 10 times. You'll get your reading for the year. Now, let's take a look at the rest of the box. Now, opening it up right here, this is a one-stop shop type of case. So you've got the case right here, and on the inside, you have your tempered glass screen protector. Nothing else in the box, so let's go ahead and set that off to the side. And before we look at the case, let's open this up and see what we get inside of here. So it looks like that is it right there, and set that off to the side. Inside, you have your tempered glass screen protector, and you have this glass that lasts installation materials. Now, I'm not going to put this on because I do already have a different screen protector on my iPhone, but it's great that this is in here. That way, all you have to do is just buy a Phone Rebel Gen 5, and you know for a fact you're getting a screen protector. That's great. It's going to protect your screen, and you're going to get a very protective phone case. So let's go ahead and set the screen protector to the side and take a look around the case. Now, on the back, I didn't wipe it off. I don't like to wipe it off too much because I want to show you guys, since I've been using it for the last few days, exactly what it's going to look like when you use it. Now, I know a lot of people like to wipe them off, make it look real good, and I do too, but I just wanted to show you guys, especially with this aramid fiber, what that's going to look like after daily use. Now, if you're a fingerprint person, you're somebody who absolutely hates fingerprints, this may be something to consider as not something for you, but I don't think it's too bad. You can take it, wipe it down, and most of the fingerprints will usually go away. Now, that didn't really take too much away, but like I said, give it a really good wipe down and you should be good to go. Now, starting off with the back, how it feels, you have this awesome texture here. It's not too rigid, but it's way better than last year's from Everything Apple Pro. This was not textured at all last year for the 14 Pro Max. Very great addition here that this is textured. It feels really good on your hands. And you have this titanium camera ring, and you have this Phone Rebel branding down here that also comes out. Now, if you can see that right there, I'll show you. You guys can just push that right out right there, and it'll come out and pop right back in. Now, let's take a look around the inside of the case. You have this awesome type of protective pattern in here that kind of makes it so all of the shock when you drop the phone is spread out evenly amongst the phone and the case. That way you don't get too much shock on your phone and it doesn't break it. Excellent pattern, and it's very soft, so you know it's going to protect your phone. On the inside, you have that wonderful MagSafe ring with the alignment magnet. And if you see that right there, you guys actually have real screws. There's 4 of them in here. You have real screws that you can see that attach this metal camera ring to the case, which is a great addition. And no, they will not scratch your phone because they're recessed in there. So it's nice and smooth along the surface of your phone. Now, taking a look around the inside, you do have these corners that have the shock absorption material on all 4 corners right there. And like I said, on the inside, that pattern right there. Now, let's go ahead and take our black titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max, and we'll go ahead and put it right into the case. So let's get it in there. It's a nice tight fit. Let's listen to that snap. Really good snap on there. You don't have to worry about this case coming off. This Phone Rebel case is on there. I mean, it's not coming off no matter what you do. Unless you want this off, it's not coming off. Like I said, I do have a Banks tempered glass screen protector here, and you can see it doesn't interfere with your screen protector whatsoever. Let's give this a little bit of a wipe down here, show you guys. And like I said, no interference with your screen protector, which is awesome. So taking a look around the sides, on the top, you have this Rebel branding right there. Nothing too crazy, very nice and modern looking. I like that. On the left-hand side, you see these like almost tire track type of spikes. These spiky grips right there are amazing to keep your phone in your hand. It will not fall out at all. I mean, you don't have to worry about this. If this is in your hand, these textures right here will make sure that no matter what you have on your hands, how slippery they are, you're not dropping this. So excellent texture on the left-hand side. And you have your awesome titanium buttons right here. Let's listen to how they sound. Very good sounding titanium buttons. Let's hit that last one right there. Very good buttons. And moving along to the bottom, this is the only gripe I've had so far with this case, and that's the fact that this USB-C port is just a little bit too narrow. If this was a little bit wider, it would be a little better, because if you can see, some of Anker's cables or other cables that you may be using may not fit in here fully. Now, I use an Anker cable for my car for CarPlay, and it barely fits in there. I mean, it's a little bit wider in this port, so you got to kind of force it in there. But other than that, I wish this was just a hair wider so thicker chargers would fit in there, but it's not too big of a deal. And you do have your accurate microphone and speaker cutouts there on the bottom. On the right-hand side, it is completely closed in, and you have that button right there, those same type of spiky material right there, grips, but you don't have to worry about this being sharp. They're not sharp at all. I know it sounds spike, maybe sharp, whatever you guys, may think about that, but it's not sharp at all in your hands. And speaking of in your hands, let's talk about how it feels. Now, last year's model and the ones before that had one huge thing that I hated about them, and it was these beefy, really beefy four corners here. Now, I'm not too worried about these little claws right there, which we'll get to in a second. I'll show you why they're there, but those corners used to be really thick, and huge shout out to Everything Apple Pro and to the Phone Rebel team for really reducing those on all of the sides. And now it feels like a normal phone case in your hand. It doesn't feel like a brick that you can throw at something or someone. It just feels like a normal phone case, which is great. So when you're holding it in your hand, there's no sharp corners, no sharp edges, nothing weird. Very, very good to hold in the hand and comfortable. And also, they really smoothed the bottom of it out, so it's not a pinky destroyer. So if you're sitting there and you're holding your phone like this, you have no worries about it hurting your pinky or anything after a longer period of use. Now, getting to those claws right there almost, let's talk about the screen protection. So if you can see, there is a little bit of a lip there for your screen protection, but you don't need too much because of these four corners. Now, when you set the phone down, it rests on those four corners, and you don't have to worry about anything touching your screen, whether you're using a screen protector or you're not using a screen protector. Don't worry about that at all. And those same four corners right there are also on the back, just a little bit narrower, so it's not too uncomfortable on your phone. But you have those little claws right there. That way you can set this down and not have to worry about anything messing up the back of your case or anything harming it even more than you dropped it, because it does help a little bit with that. Now, does this case rock? It rocks a little bit. Those little claws definitely help from rocking, but you're still going to get a little bit of that rock because of that beefy camera bump. And speaking of the camera bump, let's take a look at that camera protection right there. You get a nice bit of camera protection. Again, with this awesome metal camera ring, you can set this down and don't worry about anything messing up your camera, because like I said, it'll be good to go with that metal camera bump right there. So let's talk about the MagSafe on this. And that's one thing that Phone Rebel has never, as far as in my experience, been shy of, and that's that MagSafe. So starting off, we'll go ahead and bring this Apple MagSafe wallet, the regular insert, attach that there, MagSafe animation, and you're more than welcome to sit here and mimic it going into your pocket. It's not coming off at all. And, sit here, push it down, no issues whatsoever. You got to really want this to come off. Moving along to the Apple MagSafe battery pack, nice secure click on there, get your animation, and we can sit here and we can shake and shake and shake and shake and shake all day long. No matter how you grab it, it's not coming off. You got to really force it off of there. Give it a little bit of force, and you can hear that good connection right there. you really have to force it off if you want it to come off of this case. And finally, we'll bring over our Anker 623 MagSafe stand, and let's listen to that connection right there. We'll pick it up and, mimic it, turning all the way around no matter how you have it on your stand, what you're doing. Little car mount or your MagSafe stand action right there that you can sit here and, tap around as if you're using your phone. No worries whatsoever. And of course, our wonderful there it goes, almost gonna break this stand test. You can stick it right there. You really have to shake it for the phone to fall off. So, do I recommend this case for $50? And the answer is yes, definitely. If you're into a case that's gonna give you that awesome protection, that's gonna be really comfortable to hold in the hand, that's gonna give you great grip, you don't have to worry about anything, you want a screen protector that comes with it, yeah, I mean, buy this case. $50. Like I said, usually a good screen protector is going to run you, $10, $12 if it's on Amazon, or if you want to go to the store, $30, $40 for the same thing. But, let's say you're buying it on Amazon, $10, $12 for a screen protector, $30, $40 for a good case, and there you have $60 usually, and, you got a decent case, decent screen protector. Here, you've got a great screen protector, great case, super protective, but very thin, still minimal looking. Let's give this a little bit of a wipe down to get rid of that MagSafe ring right there and the fingerprints on the camera. But, like I said, this is a case that you can actually take into a professional meeting if you have one, something like that. Before, with those crazy beefy corners, I mean, it looked like a weapon laying there on the floor. But here, it's great. I mean, very nice refined corners. It doesn't look extremely protective or bulky. It doesn't look like it's, meant for a construction site or anything like that. But if that's what you're doing, this is it for you. This will still do it. This will do the construction site. This will do your office job. This will do whatever you're doing. And with that great MagSafe, you don't have to worry about it coming off of any surface when you're driving or anything like that on your car mount. You're good to go. So with that being said, this is the highly anticipated Phone Rebel Gen 5. I'm absolutely loving this case. I'm really happy with it, and I can't get enough of it. So make sure you guys comment and like. Let me know what you think about it. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.